Welcome back to another episode of You Asked For It, the show where you send us questions and we spend time talking about it. And right off the bat, best way to send us a question, just comment on this video with a question for next week, or you can send us an email, contact@accesschurchonline.org, or a Facebook message, Access Church. But we have a question today.
Good.
Okay. Here it is. Kevin.
Ready.
Yes.
It's just for Kevin.
Just for Kevin, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Mainly because we were just talking about it a little bit, and Kevin had some things to say. But so recently, in a meeting in Congress, I believe it was Congress, they ended with a prayer, and they ended their prayer by saying "Amen" and "A women."
What does a woman mean?
Here's our question: Why? Why?
Obviously, this person is a absolute screwed up snowflake.
I don't think it's just a person.
Oh,
I think there's maybe a culture that thinks right on by hearing that. And I'm asking why.
Okay.
Ready, set, go. Let's dive in.
In my opinion,
That's all the show is.
That is a person or a movement that has no foundation or basis of meanings of words, definitions. It sounds to me like what I would refer to, and maybe it's a derogatory term, a snowflake that just has truth in whatever they feel they want it to be. Because a woman is not a word, and amen is. It means I agree. A woman means I disagree. I don't know. What's the point? It's ridiculous. Okay, it's not even worth talking about.
Maybe it was amen and a woman, like there are amoral things, not moral. So maybe it was amen, and then another way of saying not woman, also men.
Huh?
If you put a in front of a word, it's like anti. So maybe it's amen and anti-women.
Oh, jeez.
Like amoral, right? Amoral means not moral. So maybe he was saying amen and not women.
I don't think that's the route they were taking.
You don't think that's what he meant?
I think no. I really we could make fun of this, which everybody's going to make fun of this, but
It
is
ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous to try to make some kind of a statement like that and use. I mean, go make it up somewhere else, but you can't. How do you say amen and a woman? It's absolutely ridiculous. It makes no sense. It's childish. And like I said, if there's other people who agree with this, I would say, without any anger, I would say I feel really sorry for people who have no foundation of truth or no foundation of what the world really is and live in a make-believe fantasy land that I want everything to be just the way I feel, which is not real. It's ridiculous. And we cannot live.
How do you really feel?
We cannot live like that. I'm sorry. Am I going? Is this?
No,
No,
you're
it's
totally
just
fine.
fine.
And without making fun of it, I don't think. And kind of earlier we were talking about that. It bothers me that that people even don't just like. Why would we give this any attention? It is that ridiculous. It's not attention worthy. It's absolutely ridiculous.
We say it's not attention worthy. However, it was said in Congress, which leads me to believe it's probably not the last time it's going to be said. And it's not just the notion behind saying a women. It's a way of thinking that I feel is like, we were talking about it, okay? I don't think it's far-fetched to say that it leads down a path that's like, what? Where are we going?
We're already well down that path.
Yeah.
If you're talking about the path of men and women are the same and equal, and is that what you're talking about?
I'm talking about a path of mental thought. And that, to me, when I hear amen and a women, I go, what are you talking about? But we're on this war path of political correctness. And it's like you said, it's making stuff up.
I think this is going to be dangerous to say, but I'll say it anyway because it's my opinion.
Enter the danger zone.
Enter the danger zone. I think we we have it so good right now, and we've had it so good for so long that when people don't experience the top of the mountain right away as soon as you turn 18, if you don't, if you're not instantly a millionaire and all these different things, like everything's been so glamorized. I think the what's becoming the natural tendency for people is to assume if I am not at the top with everything I've ever wanted, and whether I've been responsible or not, that doesn't matter. Whether I've worked hard or not, that doesn't matter. Whether I apply, none of that doesn't matter. I think people instantly go to just victim mentality, even if you're not a victim, which most people are not victims. Most people are just irresponsible and lazy. Yeah, I said it. And I think that's where this type of thinking comes from. Yeah. There's two things. Number one, amen has nothing to do with gender. And the guy who said it, I will say, is an absolute idiot. Because he does not understand basic grammar and meanings of words. But I think this push for men and women and black and white issues and young and old issues and rich and any where there's two options or whatever sort of thing, I think it just comes back to this, well, I don't want to take responsibility for my own life, and so I have to be the victim and I have to blame people who have it better than me.
That's a dangerous way of thinking.
Yeah. Unless the whole country just goes along with it and we don't say anything.
But that's where I'm saying hearing amen and a women at the end of a prayer leads me to believe that's where we're going.
Yeah, those are leaders in our country.
Kevin,
those are people who are going to set policy that will affect our lives.
I don't care how hard you've worked for what you have. I don't have the same. Therefore, it's not fair. We've said this over and over. Equal opportunity does not mean equal outcome.
How about this?
And unfortunately, we're letting our minds believe that it does.
But the language is biased. Words are biased.
Yes.
Yep. You guys, this is so ridiculous, but I guess we have to deal with it because it's the nature, the culture that we're living in now is so ridiculous. I can see a day, Johnny, when I'm going to have to pay tax for every inch taller I am than you. And you
are going to be poor.
No, but I mean, that's how we...
it's only fair.
That's where we're going is... tax people or take from people who have what other people don't have. And you know what? It's just not life. And we all know that. And we're trying to be very reasonable. But there's a certain percentage of our culture today that is just so ridiculous and unreasonable to think exactly what you said. That if I don't like it, make it the way I like it. And if I can blame somebody else because I don't... I'm not happy, therefore I'm going to take something from you or you. It's absolutely ridiculous.
You have to change to make me feel better and make it easier for me.
And you have to agree with every one of my opinions. If you disagree with me, you should be penalized or not allowed to say it. I mean, free speech is out the window, obviously. Yep. And we say that like it's nothing. It's a foundation of the United States of America. The United States of America has been different than every other nation for a good reason. We want it different. It is a nation where people could exercise freedoms, where in other countries they couldn't. They'd be thrown in jail for saying their opinion. And that's what made America great. And now we want to change that because it hurts me. Well, grow up. It's all I got to say. I mean, literally. And you guys know I've been on this rant for a couple days now is, hey, listen.
Oh, days. I thought he was going to say years.
Years. Hey,
it's been close.
Grow up. Quit crying. Quit whining. Grow up. Guess what? If you're not a man, you're a woman. Embrace it. That's awesome to be that special of a human being to be a woman. If you're not a woman and you're a man, embrace it. Be happy about it. Be thankful that you're not a woman and you're a man. What a great thing to be. I mean, it's just absolutely awesome. Hey, if you're black, rejoice in it and be thankful for it. It's awesome that you are that special of a person. If you're white, rejoice in it. Let's embrace where we are, appreciate what we got, be thankful for America that we all have this. And I want to, you know what? Why are we on a rant? I don't want to be on a rant.
It's hard
However-
to not get onto one.
However, I know this to be true, and this is a fact to be true. Our behaviors and our choices determine the direction or level of our life. Now, does that mean if I try hard to play basketball, will I ever be a Michael Jordan? No. But I will be better than I am now. Do you understand the difference? Mm-hmm. If I want to be a better basketball player, I can be. But I'll never be a Michael Jordan. That's fine. But if I want to be I can be better. I just never will be that. If I want more money, I can make and save and discipline myself to have more money. Will I ever be a Bill Gates? No. But that doesn't matter. I'll be better than I am now.
Yeah.
We all have the ability, the freedom, and the opportunity to better our lives. And we got to live with the fact, grow up, quit being a baby. No, you're not going to have what that person has, okay? Deal with it.
That's all right.
But
Yeah.
it starts with us individually, and I think the biggest thing for me is nobody owes you anything.
Well, I love this deserve. I got a thing the other day on my phone. Get the new phone I deserve. What makes me deserve a new phone? Anyway, that whole word, because here's what, and you guys have heard me say this a lot, and you agree. I know what I deserve. I deserve prison, and I deserve hell. If I got caught, or if I got prosecuted or judged for every wrong thing I've done in my life that I didn't get caught for, I know it's prison time. It is. Sorry, but I have. And I know me, and I know my actions, and I know what I deserve. I deserve prison, and in eternity, I deserve hell. Because guess what? I can be pretty evil inside.
Yeah.
So anything better than that
I'm
is a
thankful for it.
blessing
Oh,
and
I'm
awesome.
thankful
doubt.
for it, you know? I'm thankful for life and everything, because you know what? I get more than I deserve every single day. I said it yesterday to all you guys. Every one of us sleep on beds nicer than King Solomon did. And what are we pissing and moaning about? Did I say pissing? I did. What are we complaining? Oh, it's so bad. Is it so bad? Huh? Most of us, I don't care how rich or poor you are, most of us have a computer in our hand. How bad can it be?
Yeah.
You know, we need a perspective change in this whole,
You can see like the restraint working.
Hey, how about
to
this?
Get out.
I want everybody to ask this.
Wrap it up, Kevin.
If we go the direction of this
A woman.
movement,
Yep.
if we go that way, where do you see the outcome?
Yeah. Where are we headed?
Where do you see that finishing? Because if everybody has to agree, that's impossible. That's not the way. It can't go that way.
It's not the way it's supposed to be.
We have got to wake up, slap ourselves, get back into reality and not this dream world, fairy tale world. Get back in reality and let's deal with things.
Amen.
And
And Dave.
I'm saying that.
Oh boy.
I love Dave during this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Dave's just like, in case there are comments or in case
I
there's
ain't saying
hate,
a word.
Dave's just gonna be like, I didn't say anything.
That's what
I
I
was
was
just
gonna
here.
say. That's what I was gonna say. Thanks for chiming in, Ross. We got Ross over in the corner who talked more than Dave. This episode.
that's a fact.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching. Don't get offended. These are our opinions. You asked the questions, so send us a question for
Here's
next
the thing.
week.
I can't give you offense. You can only take offense. So
Yeah.
you get offended, that's on you.
There you go. That's on you. That ain't on me. Send us a question for next week. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that, and we'll be back. Adios.